Hey guys, Bobbery18 here, and welcome back to some more Paper Mario: The Thousand-Year Door. In the last part, we did more of Chapter 8, and we got up to this point here, where this door is, my save point, and this part we'll be going on through, so let's see what's inside. Who are you? Oh jeez, this is not good. Oh wait, what? Is this? Who is this? You look like Hooktail. Oh my gosh, what are you? No one's disturbed me here in eons. Who dares defile this sacred place? Now who's this dragon fellow, I say? Is that Hooktail, the thing you beat before? No, we beat Hooktail. At least he doesn't refer to him like him beating him too, because, yeah. Yes, an ornaments with rather grimy toes. Yes, that suits this fellow to a T. What? You destroyed my precious younger sister? See, that's when you're supposed to find out that she was a girl. I wonder why she hadn't ridden recently. Quake and fear, mortals, for I'm Gloomtail. I will avenge my sister by taking your lives and then gnawing on your bones. Wait. I have a question for you. How have you been staying alive in here? Like, the door to the outside world has been closed for, like, 1,000 years. So, how do you... Yeah, my first freshman meet in aeons, or ages. I guess that makes sense. But how do you live without any food? I don't know. Allow me to take my time and then toy with you a while. Okay. If that makes you happy. So, Gloomtail, it's basically like the Hooktail fight, except really ramped up. So, he has 80 HP. So, I just want to start off with a power jump, I guess. I guess I could use power lift if I needed to, and I probably will on the next turn. So yeah, I'd rather have Bobbery out than Vivian. Vivian will only be used for a certain attack if he uses it, which he probably will. So Gloomtail, as you can imagine, he makes you poisonous with his fire. I don't know how that works. I guess it's more his breath than fire. But anyway, so I want to use power lift here just because... I don't know, I don't usually use power lift, but I realized when practicing this that it actually can be pretty good, actually, if you use it a lot, especially on boss battles, because it raises your stance a lot, and that's good for boss battles like this. Wow, oh my gosh, 4+ attack. Okay, that's really good. That's so good. I wonder how much will Bobbery do now. Jeez. 8. Oh my gosh, wow. I wonder how much Mario's spring jump can do now then. So if you block, he usually won't get poisoned again. Or you usually won't get poisoned again. So yeah, I will also do... I guess I'll do a spring jump. And I think... I'm not positive on this, but I think his foot actually has less defense than his regular body does. Don't quote me on it, but I'm almost positive that it does. So I usually attack the foot just even when jumping, so I don't know. Whoa, you're tough meat, my little tasty morsels. But how will you fare against this? What are you gonna do? Oh jeez. Okay, I dodged it, but Bobbery was not so lucky. Okay, so I think after I lose all my power lift stuff. I was gonna say after I do that, I'll switch to I'll show off Sweet Feast finally. I guess I could. So with power jump, oh my gosh, 14, especially with the double attack. Oh my gosh, that's so good. Wow, this boss is way easier than I ever thought he could be. I don't even know if he'll get the chance to show off his other attack. You're not the easy prey you appear to be. I would never be able to show my face again if I were bested by you whelps. So I will show you the true extent of my power. Okay, it's this attack. He will make himself really powerful. And this is what I was talking about when you want to switch to Vivian. To do Veil. But I'll attack with Mario first just because I can. Actually, I might be able to finish him off with Vivian, but B, 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 A, B. So he'll basically gather strength and then he'll... Okay, I didn't really need... Of course, pointless bingos when I don't even need them. Like, I barely needed that and I don't really care if I got it or not. Mega breath! So you gather strength, then it'll shoot this, like, yellow breath at you. It'll do a lot of damage. Whoa, do you understand my true power now? No, not really, because it didn't really hit. How can this be? Oh, don't poison Vivian too. She's too nice to be poisoned, I guess. But anyway, We're gonna finish him off here, I'm almost positive. I'll just use a spin jump just for good measure. And I wouldn't have finished him off regularly, so I guess that's good to use a spin jump. No, no, is it true? Can I expire? That's a weird word to use for die, but okay. Although, oh yeah, you can't say die in a Nintendo game, right? I forgot. This is a Nintendo game. So yeah, just like Hooktail, he falls over on his back. And he gets all twitchy and he barfs something up. It is a treasure chest. Wonder what could be in there. Let's go find out. It is a star key, a strange star-shaped stone. And something else I didn't know till Nintendo Capri Sun's Let's Play of this game is that you can actually bomb this wall back here. And actually you have to do this now if you want to get what's in here, because after you go back to the main area and go in that door where the bow panels are, you won't be able to come back here like at all through the rest of the game because it'll get blocked off. You'll see when we come back there. Yeah, so this will hold an Ultra Shroom, which I think I will get rid of right now, but I'll just use the Super Shroom, I guess. On Bobbery, sure he needs it more. And I think there's a Jam and Jelly in the other block. But actually, we really don't need this because there's a heal point outside there. Jam and Jelly, I guess I could throw away. I really want all of this, but I guess I'll throw away. I don't really need another Jam and Jelly all that much. I don't know. So yeah, you can only come in here right now. You can't do it later. So if you want to get the stuff, make sure you do it now, like I said before. So basically now we're just going to be backtracking to where that bow panel is, where it opens. So I think I'll meet you back where it was, just because I really don't feel like walking all the way back there. Okay, so back outside here, the bow panel is actually down here, or actually you have to cross the bridge first. And I don't need to save, but I could use a bit of a heal. And I have a bunch of coins, and we're not going to be spending coins on pretty much anything else throughout the main game. And I don't think in the post-game either that much. So yeah, you just want to get on the boat panel here like we opened and float on to the other side, which will have something kind of actually cool in it. It sort of prolongs this chapter more, I guess you could say, but it's pretty cool to see. In here is sort of like a tower of sorts. And it has multiple doors that you can go in, and in these doors are trials that you have to face, like various trials. Most of them have to do with your partners and stuff, and they'll also give you hints in this here. Beyond, beyond, beyond. Complete all 7 before. So most people, when they play this game, think that you have to complete all the other trials before you come to this one, just because it says complete all 7. But from what I've seen, all the stuff in the blue text is just, if you read it all, like in every plaque here, in every room, there will be blue text like this. It'll be black, blue, black text. And the blue text, if you put it all together, I think it'll tell like a story or something on the backstory more. But I'm not really interested in that, so it said beyond, 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 before. So the beyond one would be this one. Beyond, beyond, beyond. And before. And if we hit those in that order, it'll make a treasure chest appear in a very smoky way. Ugh. It's just a regular treasure chest though, so nothing to fear from it. And we get a palace key. Now there's going to be 8 palace keys that we need to find. And all of them will be in these rooms here. And like I said, all these rooms will have a different gimmick to them. Like this one, I think, yeah, this one, 4 stones, twin stones, Master of Shadow and Dark. 2 are 1 and 1 is 2. So, which means that we can only destroy this block now, and as you see, we can't destroy this block like we could in the original Paper Mario with our strongest hammer. And we can't reach that block up there. So this will actually be connected with a room on the floor above it. So we can't really do anything else in that room right now. And then this next room, it will be, let's see. All you have to see isn't there. B. Stones have power of stars. Touch it to pass through it. See, the blue text doesn't make sense in the context of what's around it, but if you put it together, all the blue text, it'll make sense. And yeah, you can just go through this wall here. It's just It's like a visible wall, but it's like the opposite of an invisible wall. It's a wall that you can pass through it, but you can still see it. I don't know. Just forget what I'm saying. But most of these rooms will have to do with your partners. Like, I'm pretty sure one, you have to blow up a wall with Bobbery, and it might actually be this one. No, this one I think you need Flurry for. The unseen may yet be felt, so that we, the great ones, be it here, be it there. So, like in Hooktail Castle when we went to go get that badge for Miss Mouse, there's like an exclamation point where we need to blow with Flurry. So let's do that, and it reveals another treasure chest that we can get. And because I want to have Flurry on the screen as less as possible, then I'm going to switch to Vivian, because I'm pretty sure Vivian is needed for one of them too. Yes, even Vivian's powers come in handy when trying to find a block. Although, I'm pretty sure the only ones that aren't used are Coop, Scoombella, Yoshi. Pretty much any of the ones that can't really physically impact the land, I guess you could say. And in this one, you don't want to fight anything off the bat. Let fall the weakest, then build to the strongest. So basically, you want to fight the weakest one, which is the dull bones here. Then the red bones, which is the next strongest. And then the dry bones, which is the next strongest. And then finally dark bones, which is the very strongest. And doing all that will get you a block that we can push to get the treasure chest. I don't know why they don't just give you the treasure chest. It's kind of weird. Like, some of them have blocks you have to push to activate the treasure chest, and some of them don't. It's stupid. But you have to do it in that order, like weakest to strongest, like the sign said. And we get another palace key. So yeah, I kind of like this area just because I'm a pretty big... I like gimmicks, like levels in platformers, I guess, that have gimmicks. Like, those are pretty cool in my opinion. Like, take for instance Donkey Kong Country 2, and this is, by the way, this is just the connecting room with the one downstairs. Now that we destroyed these blocks, we can get the switch from downstairs, and we also have to hit the thing from downstairs too to activate this switch. But yeah, like in Donkey Kong Country 2, almost every level, well, maybe Donkey Kong Country 3 is a better example, like, almost every level has a new mechanic in it, or gimmick, I guess you could say, if you want to be negative about it, I guess, if that's any more negative. And I kind of like that, like having a new type of thing in every level. It makes it feel fresh. And by the way, you need to blow up that wall there. That's the one that I said you needed to blow up. I don't know. Some people don't like how every level would be different or something. Same with this. It's like everything can be different. And I didn't know you needed to do that. Actually, I think if you want to see the switch, you have to go under with Vivian and it'll appear. But then it'll disappear when you get out of Vivian, so you just have to remember where it is. So I accidentally hit it there on accident, though. But yeah, I don't know. I kind of like that in games when they have different mechanics like that. And this is sort of what this is doing. It has different mechanics in every room. And Bobbery's stuck there. Too bad for you. Wow, that was kind of mean. But yeah, we can get the last two palace keys. One is in here by hitting this switch. And the other one is in the top room, hitting that switch. I don't know why it takes so long to do that transition. It kind of annoys me. Like, I really hate when stuff is annoyingly long. Like, for instance, making a treasure chest appear, I guess. Or unless they have something to, or it has a reason to be that long. But it just, like, stood on that treasure chest, even though it was already appeared for, like, 2 seconds or something, which doesn't seem like that much. But to someone who is really impatient like me, it adds up, I guess. Like, watch. It'll open, and even the transition takes a while, too. It's, like, really unnecessary. See, it stays on the chest for, like, 3 more seconds than it's necessary. And I know it has to play the jingle and stuff, but still. I really find it really unnecessary. I don't know, maybe that's just me, and I'm just really impatient because I know I'm impatient. I'm a really impatient person. But anyway, up here, and I think I said this before, but you can actually come up here before you defeat Gloomtail and do all these trials. The only thing you can't do is put the Star Stone in here because obviously you need to defeat Gloomtail before you do that. Mario, look there. Reminds me of something like it would be in like a planetarium or something, like a solar system or a universe or something. I don't know. It's absolutely titanic. What in blazes is it? I don't know. It has stars on it though. It must be something good. But if we put the Star Stone in, we get a bunch of these pillars that we have to put the keys in. 8 of them to be exact. For the 8 keys that we got, you know? That's what we got the keys for. Palace key. And something kind of cool is that you would think that you won't get to see the locks again after you put the keys in. But actually, if you go in a certain angles at some of these, you can actually still see the lock. It's kind of weird, I don't know. I like small details like that. And I find small details like that because, I don't know, that's just how my brain works, I guess. So yeah, there's just 2 more. And after we do this, something really interesting will happen. And it'll actually do the thing that I said, where you can't go back to where Gloomtail was fighting. It'll activate this thing and it'll put stars on it. And by activating this thing, spins around and stuff, but really, it will. Harumph, it's moving. Stop interrupting me. Stop interrupting me. What? It will make stairs go down here, and wow, that's a lot of graffiti for a 1,000-year-old palace. And it'll make stairs down there, so we can never go back to where Gloomtail was, so his body will unfortunately rot there forever. What was that? I don't know. Well, technically Mario doesn't really know because he wasn't there. The camera just panned there. But the player saw it, like I saw it, obviously. And you saw it, even though you're not playing the game, obviously. So yes, now we can go in the stairs there to go to the underground. And actually, I consider this place to be broken up in thirds. Like the first third was the part that we got to. It was up until we entered this city right here, this like city-esque place. And what? No! I was on the land. Ugh. The first third I consider to be on the first part there before we got into this city-esque place here. The second third I consider to be this whole section with the city place and fighting Gloomtail and stuff. And the third third, I guess you could say, is what we haven't gotten into yet. And I'm stubborn and I have coins to waste, so I'm gonna pay 10 coins to refill 3 HP. Because I'm stubborn like that and I have OCD and I want my HP to be full. But yeah, we will actually be running into something before we can actually go in there. So I think that's good enough for this part of Paper Mario: The 1,000-Year Door because we did a lot of stuff. We defeated Gloomtail. We got all the keys in the locks in there, and we opened a new way forward. So in the next part of Paper Mario: The 1,000-Year Door, we'll be going forward in the Palace of Shadow. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you then.